Hello, everyone. My name is Brendan, and welcome to Our Life in Horror. And I'm little right now. I do have a couple amazing guests coming out. Just some quick housekeeping, I guess, beforehand. We will be off next week for the entire week because the following week we're going to be doing our Screamies Award Show. I believe it's on the 14th. If Sam's watching, she can let us know in the comments. That'll be super exciting. I'm trying to debate if I'm going to do one more live this week or not beforehand, just to try to get something out there. Yeah, that's all I kind of got for housekeeping. But we got a fun show, an interesting movie to discuss, I think, with a couple incredible people. Oh, Sam fixed it. Screamies is coming February 7th. That was close. Just divide 14 by 2. But yes, I got some incredible people coming on tonight to discuss this movie. We got Beau, Mr. Critic After Dark, and I got to readjust everything now. There he is.
Hey.
Hello, sir.
Got your dates wrong.
And we also got Mr. Rob Humphrey.
Hey, Rob.
Hello, Beau. Do you want to just take a moment and talk about your YouTube and what you've been doing?
Sure. I haven't been doing much of anything. Actually, the last time I did anything was a couple weeks ago when I was on here with you. I'll probably... I don't really know at the moment. I'm working on this award show with you. After that, we'll see what happens. We'll see where that goes.
And we also got Rob.
For the award show.
I believe you do. Sam's going to start hunting people down.
Yeah.
She's going to come in. She's going to be. Go ahead.
I'll get to it. Don't worry about it. All right. Genius takes time to cook. All right.
She's going to be bringing the fucking hammer down, I tell you, next week. Do you want to take a minute real quick, Rob, and tell everybody what you're doing?
Slasher Radio is my podcast. You can check that out wherever you listen to podcasts. We are in the middle of our award show, the 5th annual Slashy Awards. We had night 1. We just is coming out on whatever the hell day our podcast comes out. I think it's Thursday, but I don't remember.
Tomorrow.
And then it's 2 nights. So night 1, we did television and video games, and then night 2, which will be a week from whenever the hell the other one comes out, it will be physical media and movies. So
awesome.
The award show that spans 2 nights. It's so big you can't contain it. It's the Slashies. It's we have fun over there. It's stupid, like everything we do. It's just stupid. And then you can also listen to, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I had a blast on your last episode. Continue with the.
Okay. I don't remember what the last one was, but we record those so time is all screwed up in my when it comes to when stuff records and when it releases that I don't even know what the last one out was. But you can also listen to the Nick F and Woo Cage Cast Willem Dafoe as we're going through Willem Dafoe's filmography as we wait for more Nicolas Cage movies to be available. We are up to Platoon, although that one is on a brief break because my co-host is well reasoned. She can't record. So, but when she's ready to go, we'll be back.
That's cool.
Awesome. Sean's voice message was so funny last week.
Dude, Sean's voice message was the greatest thing that has happened in a year, probably on the show. That made me so happy.
I was giggling to myself, laughing at work, and I thought people might think I was going insane, just because I thought it was so funny. And a gabagool to you too. I just loved that.
Yeah.
That was
great.
That was the perfect way to throw that in Mikey's face.
The new sign off. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love it. I'm just gonna take a real quick moment to hit up Chai here, and then we'll dive into this movie. Hello, Ryan, the best channel mod around. Yes, please don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. And we got Chester's becoming just a regular face in the chat. I love it. And yes, Sam was in here as well. Before you ask, she did not sit down and watch the movie with me last night, Rob.
Not?
No, she did not.
On a gym like this.
She just hasn't been in the mood for horror movies lately, but
Well, she would have been fine
and...
watching this, I think.
Yeah, I agree. We got Holland Oates in the house. Hello, Holland. Let's see. Sam needs time to edit and prepare. Yes, she does. Yes, but we are all caught up.
You won't have to edit anything. Whatever I hand in, it'll be perfect. First take, boom, done. No editing involved. It's fine.
Let's see. Sam says that she's going to watch it eventually. Been watching a lot of TV series and reading.
There is a lot of TV series going on right now. Southern Charm is back. Below Deck is always going, so I'm always watching that. And The Traitors is back too. I bet Sam watching any of that.
Oh yeah, we're caught up on the new season. We caught up like all last weekend. That's actually one that I can sit and watch.
The Traitors is great. The Traitors is the greatest show going right now. It's so good. And so last season I was smart and waited until the whole thing was over so that I could just binge watch all of it. This year I'm watching it week by week, and it drives me nuts. I don't like it because they always end on a cliffhanger. And when you're binging them, it's just like, all right, next episode, fine. But now I got to sit here and wait until the next episode comes out. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, it's the same with like Sam too. She's like, well, Sam gets like all the spoilers and stuff like through her like feed or whatever. So she's like, we got to catch up because I already seen stuff that's happened and like it's driving me nuts. So
yeah,
we took time and caught up last weekend. So I think they're released on Thursdays too. So there's a new episode out tomorrow. But yeah, let's dive into this movie here real quick. I'll give some facts about it, and then I'll tell you why I decided to pick it. So The Invisible Raptor. This is not a very well-known movie yet, I don't think. It was released in 2023. It's an hour and 55 minutes long.
Yes, it is.
It has a Rotten Tomatoes score. It has a Rotten Tomatoes score 70%. It has an IMDb of 5.5. An amusement park paleontologist and a hapless security guard team up to stop an invisible raptor from wreaking havoc on their small town. It is directed by Mikey Hiramosa. Go ahead.
Did you say Rotten Tomatoes score is 70%?
Yeah, 70%.
Is that critics or audience?
It's certified fresh. I don't know. It's a tomato.
That can't be. That
I don't know,
crazy.
Man. That's just what Google told me. I'll look it up now. Just
70%
look it up now just
from
to
the
make sure.
critic. I mean, I get it. Like if like the audience score, I could see it being 70% because a bunch of stoners would sit around and think it was funny, and then they would go rate it on Rotten Tomatoes. But like critics who sit down and like actually watch movies with a critical eye would give this 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's insane.
So Rob, from critics, it has 20 reviews and it's sitting at 70%.
Okay.
The audience score is 85 plus ratings and it's 87%.
Okay. The audience score I get. Like I think if you're going to sit down as an audience member and watch a movie called The Invisible Raptor, you're probably the kind of person who's going to like a movie called The Invisible Raptor. You know what I mean? You're going to give it a good score. The critics are baffling. I want to see who these critics are. Like, I want to know what publications they write for. You know, like that's what I really want to. I'll have to look into that on my own time, I guess. But I'm curious about that because I guarantee it's not like RogerEbert.com. You know what I mean? Like the guy from Entertainment Weekly is not giving this a fresh score. So.
Yeah, I guarantee you the New York Times did not give this a 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get into the cast here real quick. This has a whole bunch of cameos from really good actors. We got Sean Astin in here.
So many cameos.
I know, it's insane. Richard Reichel. I definitely butchered that name, but he's like in everything too. It stars Mike Capes, Caitlin McHugh, Sandy Martin. I was awfully shocked to see her in this. David Shackelford. And we'll leave it at Bobby Gilchrist as well. Oh, Larry Hennick. Hankick? I can't pronounce that, but
I don't know. There was a lot of people that I was like, oh, I know them, but I couldn't tell you their name. For you give me $1 million, I would never come up with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did notice that the the DJ at the party in the movie was a black girl, and it's the same black girl from Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
Oh, really?
The one that plays Malcolm's daughter.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's her, all grown
That's
up.
great.
Oh, that's crazy.
Her face looked familiar, and I was like, "What the heck was that?" And then because they gave her a good death, so I looked it up, and yeah, it was her. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's where I know her from."
Did you find a budget on this thing?
I can.
Because I feel like it seems like the kind of movie that has no money, right? Like they made it with like, a stick of gum and a popsicle stick or whatever. But it has all these cameos and all these people. Like unless it just was made by somebody who had a lot of friends and called in a bunch of favors to get people to show up in this movie, because they couldn't
probably what it was.
Paid for all these people.
Yeah, like even there's not a lot of information. I can't even. It says like Google AI overview says that the invisible raptor, the results do not contain information regarding a budget.
That happens with a lot of movies. I've noticed it's hard, especially smaller movies like this. It's hard to find budget information.
Yeah. The people making it are just using second mortgages on their house and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hey, like they had an idea and they ran with it.
It's a brilliant idea if you don't have a lot of money, right? We're gonna make a killer dinosaur movie, but he's invisible. I mean, that's really genius,
It is.
Now you don't have to spend a bunch of money making a dinosaur.
It is. I was thinking the same thing.
I know, like I picked this movie because I watched the trailer like months, like I don't know, it must have been like a year ago or so. And I finally found it on Blu-ray. But as soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, that looks like right up my alley. It looks like such a fun time. It looks like a great time, to be honest. I thought I was gonna have a lot of fun with it. And I just kind of wanted to see what they would kind of do with it. And I couldn't believe how hard they lean into the Jurassic Park aspect of things because they lean right into it. But before we get into any spoilers, Beau did not have a chance to finish the movie.
Yeah.
What? So we can't spoil it for Beau either?
No, it's fine. You can spoil it. I bought the movie and it showed up at about 5:00 tonight.
Oh.
And I was thinking, I got home, I threw it in, and I'm thinking, okay, I got an hour and a half. That's plenty of time. But the movie's two fucking hours.
Yeah. Should be.
So yeah.
I was gonna buy it, but I could not find it for cheaper than $18, and I was not paying $18 for this movie. I was like, this is a movie called The Invisible Raptor.
I know.
If it's not $10 or less, I am not buying it.
I know.
And it was not $10 or less, so I did not buy it because I didn't know what I was going to get, and I'm just not spending $18 on a crapshoot. So I watched it on Tubi.
Yeah, we didn't have it on Tubi, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
I looked it up on all our streaming services, and it wasn't available. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? So I paid $20, but
yeah,
it's not bad.
That's what I paid for it too, about $20.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
$18. I was like, nah, I can't do it. I can't pull it. It was like $17.99. I'm like, that was $7.99. I'm in, but no, not $17.99. Not doing
it. Always drives me nuts too when these movies that like no one's buying these.
Right.
Well,
right.
Why are they $20? Like,
and it's a standard Blu-ray. Like, there's nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing special about that release. I was like, I'm not paying $20 for
that. There's not even one special feature on this disc.
Yeah.
Underneath the play button, it just says like trailers and scenes. Like there's no special feature option at all.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to find that much information on this movie. I hope we do, but I doubt it. I did see there was a trivia section, so fingers crossed there's something. Right. But anyways, let's I already kind of gave my spoiler-free thoughts. I actually didn't mind this movie. I was in a bit of a rough mood yesterday, so it was kind of hard to make me laugh. But a few moments of this movie definitely made me chuckle. Beau, what did you think?
I'm right there with you.
Spoiler-free.
It was like, I don't know. I was expecting worse. I was expecting like just like that, like Sci-Fi Channel, really, really low budget, and I actually found some of the effects to not be that bad. So it kind of surprised me. I was like, yeah, all right, it's not a Spielberg movie. We'll say that, but good enough.
I agree with that. I think that this movie, again, I don't think they could have possibly had very much money to make this movie. But it looks good. Like, it doesn't look like a cheaply made film. Like, just the look of it. It's, and the performances for what they are good. Like, the acting isn't that horrendously bad porn level acting that you get in a lot of these really low budget movies. They've got characters who are saying and doing really stupid things, but the actors are doing a good job doing those stupid things. So it's fine. The effects, again, it's an invisible raptor, the easiest effect in the world to pull off. But the effects that they do have that going on in the movie, they look good for what they are. The biggest knock on this movie was two things that drove me nuts about this movie. The first one is there is no reason on God's green earth that this movie needs to be 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Now, you made a movie called The Invisible Raptor. Know your audience. This should be 80 minutes, and that's it. All right. It's and the other thing that really drove me nuts about this movie is it's a comedy. I guess you could call it a horror comedy. And it's like one of those lazily written comedies where they throw just a million jokes. There's a million jokes a minute flying at you. And yes, of course, because they're throwing so many jokes out there, some of them are going to make you laugh or chuckle or whatever. But I think when you look at the batting average for their jokes, it's really low. And it's really not very well written, and it's really not very funny if you're looking at a percentage. But to say I did laugh, a number of times throughout the movie just because they take so many swings.
Yeah, there's definitely certain sequences in the movie that make you laugh, and then there's a lot of like dick jokes in this movie.
Yeah, just sort of cringy, just sort of like the friend character, the security guard guy or whatever,
Kenny,
the guy with the little dick. He his whole character is just really annoying. Like, all those jokes are just like, this is would they write this for a 13-year-old boy? Like, this isn't funny. But there are a lot of other really funny jokes. There's recurring jokes where they're like, I'm trying to think. Where they're like talking about how he made a dinosaur. He's like, did you see Jurassic Park? We did that. And they do that with a number of different movies along the way.
Rambo 2 at one point.
Yeah, it's so funny. And it's a brilliant way to not have to describe how you made an invisible raptor. You just say, well, we did what they did in Jurassic Park, and you move on, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's really funny. It's a clever joke, and it's a bit that returns throughout the movie. I liked it. So there were some jokes that really did work, but there were a lot where I was just like, oh, this is just stupid. Like, this isn't, again, this is for the stoner sitting on his couch watching this. This is not for me sitting here, trying to get through this movie so I can do a YouTube thing about it.
All right. Well, with that said, guys, we're going to be discussing some spoilers coming up. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend going out and giving it a watch. It is fun at times. It is fun, and it's not a bad looking movie. Like Rob said, it does look like a really good movie. Well shot, anyways. Yeah,
it doesn't look like Beau was saying, it does not look like those sci-fi awful, stupid. What was the one I just watched recently? Piranhaconda. Like that. It doesn't look that stupid. It looks good. It looks like an actual movie.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And the acting, like you said, as well. It's not that level.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the acting's pretty good. They commit, at least. They commit to making a bad movie, which is like the perfect balance of writing that.
Right.
Good, bad movie. But yeah, so we're going to get into spoilers. Beau, do you want to describe this movie in 3 words?
I didn't even have time to write anything down, so I'm just winging this entire episode. 3 words. I'll go with I don't know, not that bad.
Yeah, perfect.
No clue.
It works.
Not that bad.
Are you, Beau, let me ask you this. Are you excited to finish this up so you can rush back and watch the rest of the movie? Are you dying to know how it ends?
No, I don't really care how it ends. I'll say that. I assume it's just gonna be some more stupid shit.
Yeah. No spoilers, but yeah. Yeah.
All right, Rob, give us your 3 words.
Way too long.
Nice.
Okay.
I agree with that hard as well. It's kind of ridiculous to make these silly movies that long.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Yeah, there's no reason for it to be this long.
I mean, if they cut out like 80% of the dick jokes and stuff and like kept like the core jokes that worked in this movie, it would like my 3 words is almost fucking perfect. And I think that if they cut out a majority of the dick and fart jokes or whatever, like this movie would have almost been a top tier hidden gem in a couple years.
Yeah, definitely narrowed down and take a half hour off it. That would have taken out a lot of the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I can see this becoming like one of those cult classics that people discover a few years down the road, like you're saying. But I think that the big barrier is going to be just that runtime. Like it's 2 hours is ridiculously. And again, I know that it's 2026 now, and every movie that comes to the theater is 2.5 hours long or whatever. But when you're making the Invisible Raptor, you don't get 2 hours of my. You know what I mean? Like you're just asking for too much.
Yeah. Marvel territory.
Yeah, you get max an hour 40, like max.
And
that's even pushing it at this point. But all right, well, we'll get into our cast of colorful characters. We got, I'm just going to call him Dr. Grant, of course, the classic ripoff from Jurassic Park. I thought was awesome. And it is so funny too. He's a paleontologist who's had bad luck, and his business partner screwed him over, so now he's working at Dino World. Which is so funny. And it turns out, if you look real closely, there's actually a photo of and like an article of him actually finding like a perfectly preserved dinosaur butthole.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I'll have to go back and look for the perfectly preserved dino butthole, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a small little clipping, and I don't know where it is. I think it's maybe in the workroom or something like that, but it's a picture with him at a dig site. They went all out for this movie.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on Dr. Grant Walker?
The character's fine, right? Like he's a pretty funny character. I think that a movie like this is hard to judge performances for me, because it's like there are a ton of cameos from people that we've seen in other things, and largely people that I've seen in other things and thought they were really good. So it's hard for me to believe that they all gave bad performances in this one movie. I think more than likely the director had a tone in mind, and he went and directed them to act that way. So it's really hard for me to like judge the performances. I would say that Dr. Grant is one of the stronger performances in the movie, and I do enjoy the character. He's pretty funny.
Exactly. I'm right there with you. Exact same thoughts. If I had to choose my favorite character, I would probably choose him. But it is hard because everybody's kind of the same in these kind of movies. Like just, they're all given the exact same performance.
Yeah.
Goofball shit. But yeah, I like him as a character. I think like he's overacting technically for this role, because it's like this role's meant for like majorly washed up actors that need a job real bad. So he's overacting this role. So yeah, I like him.
You gotta admit, like what I haven't either. What I like about him and the guy that played him or whatever, he like hits that comedic level, but like to the perfect amount where it's not like crazy over the top. It's almost like that Leslie Nielsen, just like a step beyond the Leslie Nielsen of like Airplane or something like that.
Yeah, with a character like that, you have to have. I mean, a movie like this, you have to have somebody who's somewhat normal, right? Somewhat grounded. Because everybody else and everything else around him is so crazy. He isn't, though. I don't think he's the most grounded character in the movie, which works for that character, because I think his love interest is actually slightly more grounded than he is. But I think he strikes a good tone, a good balance for this movie. Sorry, I adopted a dog. I don't know if you guys knew I had a new dog, and what they did not tell me at the shelter was this dog is a hellhound. No one told me that, and so now he's over here, and I'm like, what are you chewing on? What are you doing? You're gonna chew. Went to record / radio over the weekend, and picked up my mic cord to plug it in, and it was chewed in half. Yeah. So I had to go buy a new mic cord and stuff. And so now, sorry, I was just like, if I look distracted, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking to see what the hell this dog is destroying next.
Yeah. Your screen just goes completely black. We know he ate through your cord.
Yeah, he ate through the cord. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Let's see. Let's move into because I think this guy's kind of like the elephant in the room, but we got Denny, the head of security, the dinosaur mascot, small dick, tiny dick Denny. I don't know what else to call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a complicated character because at times he delivers some comedy that I'm okay with, and then other times he's like the most irritating person in the movie.
Yeah, and that's the problem, right? There are times where I really like the character, and I think the character is at its core a good character, and there are moments where he's really funny, but 90% of the time when I'm irritated with this movie, it's because he's doing something on screen. You know what I mean? Like he is in my opinion, the worst character in the movie, just by basis of how annoying he is.
Agreed. I am like the whole movie. I am super annoyed, and then every once in a while he drops like one thing that redeems himself for a couple minutes.
Yeah, he'll do something that's just stupid. Like when he throws the gun to the other guy, that's so funny to me because who the hell throws a shotgun? And then when the guy drops it and he says, "Oh, that could have been so cool," I was like, "Oh, that to me was funny," Or when he was putting mud on himself, I thought that was funny.
Yeah,
but there's so many other times where it's just like it's almost cringeworthy watching it. Just like, oh God, what is going on with this? It's I almost feel embarrassed for the actor who had to do it.
Yeah.
You say that, man, but this guy, I feel like out of everybody, he committed so hard to that role. Like he
did.
He was living and breathing that character for sure.
Yeah, especially like how serious he takes the bullying scene. He's like, confronting his bully. He's like, acting like it's some kind of award-winning movie. It's a weird one. This is a weird one to judge.
It is. It's a very strange movie.
Yeah. The only other character we kind of got is like kind of Amber, but I feel like she's not even really.
She's just background noise for the most part.
Yeah, she's slightly. She gets slightly more screen time than all the other sort of background characters that don't really matter to the plot one way or another.
Just sitting in every scene for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah,
she's kind of like his moral compass at one point, but that's kind of like, and then she does like one of the crazy immoral things that she does in the beginning, like when they introduce her and her daughter. I thought did I laugh? I thought that was so funny.
Every time the daughter comes up, those are the best scenes. They're so funny, just how they completely dismiss this child.
Oh, that poor kid. But yeah,
they treat kids like shit quite often in this movie, actually, because there's the other woman that's always like,
"Oh yeah,
stealing is for piles of shit. Are you a pile of shit?"
That was
the worst parenting you've ever seen in a movie.
I was surprised that mom didn't bite the dust in this movie.
I thought it was going to be the mom and not the kid. Yeah, I was surprised by that. They really turned it.
Once I found out what the kid's name was, I was like, "Oh, they're gonna do something there," because his name's Elliot, right? And you got E.T.
Oh,
he's even dressed like him, and then like the when he's trying to lure E.T. out or whatever with the red sweater, and everything like that. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right." I'm like, they're definitely gonna take this kid out, but they keep calling him a pile of shit throughout like his entire screen time, and then he gets eaten and turned into a pile of shit.
That's probably that might be my favorite part of the movie, to be honest. The fact that he turns into a pile of shit.
All right, well, let's get into our likes. I don't really have to talk about too many other characters. There's a chicken farm lady, and there's some scientists. I mean, like even Sean Astin's in this movie for like a whole 2 minutes. Yet he's on the production cover. Like
he's on the cover of the movie, but yeah, he's got about 2 minutes. Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's gonna come back later on in the movie or something like that. He's gonna have a cool eye patch on or something and bring him back in some way or form. But he just never comes back. He's just dead. They Weekend and Bernie's him.
Yeah. Well, he comes back in did you watch the end credits scene?
Yeah, I seen that. I skipped ahead to the right to the end to see what the credits look like, and there was 2, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was 2 end credits, and that was the second one where he wakes up.
Yeah, he wakes up.
Oh, okay. I only saw the first end credit where they reveal the eggs. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there was another one after that, and
Yeah, there was like a girl in a car too for one of them driving away. What the fuck? I don't know. I just skipped through it, so my opinion is invalid.
Well, let's go around. We'll do a round table real quick, and we'll do some likes of the movie. I'm going to start out. I love the opening with the Jurassic Park font and the egg cracking open, and then there's just a reveal of nothing in the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fonts I noticed as well. I was like, oh, okay. So we're going, like, this is going to be a full-on Jurassic Park, like, parody, which I didn't know that's what it was. So that was a pleasant surprise. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed that too. I don't know. I like the likes. I didn't take a lot of notes because this is such a hard movie to talk about, and I wish I had maybe taken more. I think. I mean, I liked the recurring jokes. We talked about that already, but I thought those were really funny. I thought they were really well executed, and I thought they were really clever.
Yeah, we did that every single time that pops up.
Yeah,
that gave me a chuckle every time.
Yeah, did you Weekend at Bernie's him? You know, just all the references and stuff. I thought it was really funny. So I did enjoy that amongst all the jokes that I didn't like. I really liked those.
Yeah, like that's definitely where like parts of this movie land the best. Like where it's either references or it's just something that you had no expecting, like from the one kid at the beginning when he's giving his speech about the Raptors or whatever, and he's like, you know, well, your parents are doing this or whatever, and the kid's like, my parents are divorced and my dad's in Miami. It's just like, whoa, why did I laugh at it?
There's tons of references, like even at the beginning, like tons of Spielberg references.
Yeah.
Like with Sean Astin himself. I don't know if this is even real or if it's just me making it up, but like Sean Astin is in a Spielberg movie, which is The Goonies. And he gets his eye ripped out. And I was thinking, wonder if that's like a reference to One-Eyed Willie from The Goonies. Like something there. I don't even know.
It could be because these people were, they were throwing out references left and right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why as soon as I realized it was a parody, I was like, oh, okay. So it's just look for all the references.
Yeah.
That was one I kind of noticed. Because I believe his name's Willie as well. Sean Astin's character. Pretty sure he's referred to as Willie. So he would actually be One-Eyed Willie, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. William Willie.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
What else did I notice? Oh, there's so many. It's so hard because I didn't write anything down. Trying to remember everything. But yeah, likes. Oh man, this is hard because there is lots to like about the movie. It does have a lot of like it's shocking because you're going into it expecting shit and you get solid performances, solid parody. It's a solid like Steven Spielberg scary movie, basically. The scary movie version of a Spielberg filmography, which I enjoy. Yeah.
I wish I wrote down more quotes last night because me and Beau were talking about this before we came on. Is there's like actually quite a few funny quotes, and even some I'm gonna take to work with me. I think, because like the Henrietta McCluskey, she's like, what'd she say? Does Dolly Parton sleep on her back? I just fucking laughed. That was just so funny. Well delivered.
Yeah, somebody else says that at one point too. It's like that's like a running joke that comes up a couple of times in the movie. It's so, I mean, that kind of stuff is really clever. Yeah. And yeah, all the performances are good. It is a well-made film. Like, it looks like a real movie. It doesn't look like, like Beau said, the sci-fi movies, and it doesn't look like some these low-budget movies you see. It looks like some guy shot in his backyard with his iPhone. Like, it looks like an actual movie made with actual filmmaking equipment. I like the effects. Some of them are silly, but it fits the tone of the movie perfectly, so it doesn't matter. They work for the movie. It's just all around solid filmmaking, I think. The problem that I have, it doesn't have much to do with the filmmaking. There's just other issues.
Yeah, the writing's a bit weak.
Yeah.
In spots.
Yeah. I'll also say that the other thing I thought was going to be a little bit bigger was they were going to do more. They were going to lean into the gore a little bit more with this movie and kind of go a little bit more over the top. There's a lot of decapitations in this movie, surprisingly. And some of them are really funny, like there was the talking about, eating the old lady and the cats, and what is it going to do next? Eat the handicapped? And then the person in a wheelchair rolls by with their head eaten off. I was like, oh, that's so good. It's clever.
Yeah.
But there's just lots. I mean, you don't get a good variety of kills until like the party sequence in the movie where the one guy gets his jaw ripped off, it's all CGI. There's not a lot of practical gore in this movie.
The jaw was pretty good though. I actually it looked decent. It wasn't shitty CGI. It was solid. They hired somebody that had a little bit of experience. At least.
Yeah. Like even like the trank dart in the Velociraptor, when it's like moving around, just the dart floating in the air, it looks pretty good. Like, I'm not saying that they're awful CGI effects. I was hoping that they were going to lean really heavy into over the top gore for such a silly concept of a movie. But they really stuck to like the Spielberg essence for sure.
Totally, yeah. You get a couple limbs ripped off here and there, but nothing like insane. And when it is really insane, it is so CGI heavy that it doesn't feel the same. They definitely could have benefited from a couple practical effects.
Yeah, it could have. But I still thought, they looked decent for what it was. Again, you go into this kind of movie, I'm not expecting world class. I'm not expecting Jurassic Park effects from the Invisible Raptor,
That would have been amazing though. You gotta say.
Yeah. One of the only other effects that I didn't really like the choice of was it like eating food. It just kind of like zooms back real fast and then it's just gone. I'm not saying I hated it or anything like that. I'm just saying it was like kind of like meh, whatever. It is what it is. But I mean, there's sequences of CGI in this movie that look really good. Like, I know Beau hasn't seen it, but like when the guy pisses on the Velociraptor and like it's covered in piss and it's like the outline of it looks really good.
Yeah.
Other than they didn't add feathers to it, and they discussed earlier in the film how the Velociraptor had feathers on it, and when you finally get to kind of see the outline of it, it doesn't actually have feathers. So
are you saying there's a plot hole in the Invisible Raptor? I refuse to believe it, sir.
I'm just saying.
Science, right?
Hey, that's a continuity error in my books. Are there any other like? Oh, go ahead.
I do have something quick to say. It has nothing to do with the movie though. I was reading about raptors when it ended. I was just interested to see. I don't know why. I just clicked on Wikipedia and was reading about raptors in general, the real animal, and I never knew this. Everyone else might, and I might just be completely stupid. But because most of my info has come from like the Jurassic Park movies, I've always
Absolutely.
assumed that raptors are big and like were big animals, and apparently they were like at the biggest 4 feet tall, but most of them were 2.5 to 3 feet tall. So they were
Wow.
the size of a turkey, basically.
Yep.
Not a giant
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah, I feel like if they made Jurassic Park with like turkey-sized dinosaur, like that's just not scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
How deadly it is, you're not gonna be like that's scary. You know?
Yeah, it just shocked me. I was like, wow, that just like my whole life. I was wrong about that because of fucking Spielberg.
Yeah. Jesus, Spielberg miseducating the youth out here.
Exactly. Fake news.
So there is a raptor that's actually around the 6 foot mark, and it was the Utah raptor, which is heavily used in primitive war. But they were, of course, covered in feathers instead of looking kind of lizard-like in Jurassic Park as well.
Yeah, they're from a different period of the dinosaurs existing, right?
Yeah, they would be. But yeah, the Utah raptors are around 6 feet, which is kind of what I think probably Michael Crichton base. What's that? Yeah, it's like a big dinosaur bird. Sam doesn't like birds. She's talking to me over there.
Just like birds.
No, Sam hates birds.
Really? I used to have a pet bird. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Kayla's not a fan of birds either. She doesn't like anything flappy around her. She hates butterflies, fucking everything.
Really?
Same with Sam.
I'm with you on geese though. I don't like geese. Geese are evil. They're devil birds.
They're crazy, man. When I take the girls and we feed them at the park once in a while in the summer, and they're fucked, man.
Yeah, they'll hiss at you and stuff and start crowding around.
It's fun.
Yeah,
I get them fucking with each other.
I hate that.
You guys get geese down there? Mm-hmm. I mean, they're Canada's bird. Give them back.
Yeah,
they migrate.
Yeah, we get them down here. When I lived in California, the radio station I worked at was in the marina, so it was like right on the water. And there was this flock of geese that would hang out there all the time. And I'd go out on smoke breaks, and sometimes they would come over like harassing me, and I had to go. They like chase me inside. They were like schoolyard bullies. That's when I started hating geese, man.
I know.
I'm trying to get my fix. Leave me alone.
Got 1,000 of them in it. And as soon as you pull up and get out the car and you got some food, it's just like they're all trying to kill each other to get to you.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, and they got a huge wingspan for not very big birds, and they know how to use it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they could do some damage if you got like 10 of them attacking you at once.
Has Sam seen the birds?
Yes. Yeah, I made Sam watch the birds last year, the year before maybe. Yeah, somewhere around there. She really liked it.
That's an awesome movie.
Yeah, it's really good. I'd never seen it either at that point, so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really good. Oh, Sam's down here. The dogs are down here, so now I'm got a million. Yep, got dogs all over me now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some other scenes from the movie that we can kind of discuss real quick. I really love the scene where they introduce Hannah or whatever the daughter's name, and just kind of his visual reaction to being like, "Oh, that's my kid," and she's like, "No, that's not your kid. That's not even my kid." I'm like, "Who's that?" At that point, I'm like, "Whose kid is this?" And she's like, "Oh, that's my ex-husband's kid from another marriage." And she was supposed to go with her, and she just throws her in the taxi cab and says, "Get out of here."
Since they're packing, it's so funny. So funny. And he's like, and then later he asks about it. He's like, "What was that girl's name?" It's like, doesn't matter.
Yeah, because Denny ends up getting the girl of the bully.
Yeah.
And adopting his kids, which was so funny too, because he just basically took over his life real quick at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled
up. Beau, how if we talk about one specific thing from the end of the movie, are you going to be upset? Because it is kind of the big, this interesting weird thing.
And plus, once I realized that I didn't have enough time, I just kind of skimmed through to the end. So I might even have seen what you're going to talk about. I don't know.
Okay. Henrietta McChicken lady there.
Yeah.
Just
Bends
taking
over
it.
and takes it from a Raptor. Yeah, I did see that part.
So stupid. So that's
That
the kind of
was-
stupid stuff that made me just like
I
not like the movie.
skipped, and it landed right at that scene. So I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And then all of a sudden, she's like, "It's mating season. It's the mating call or something." And bends over and takes it. It's in. She goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't even know what the buildup for that was. I was just like, "What the fuck?"
That was it just comes out of nowhere. It's not even that there's a buildup. She just jumps in there with a chicken suit and is like, "Take me." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, for no reason too. That's the other thing. They can see the Raptor at that point. He could have just shot it. She didn't need to do that.
Yeah, they even say that too. We're like, we can see it. Just get out of the way. Which is funny.
She just wanted
is there any
sex with a Raptor?
Apparently, I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
I thought for sure the movie was going to end with some like weird like Raptor human hybrid babies or something, but I'm kind of happy they didn't go that route.
Yeah.
Are there any sequences that you like know for sure you would take out? Because I was thinking about it, and there's a scene with the guy smoking the weed on the porch.
Yeah.
He says that he's out there cutting his flowers, and he smokes the weed, and then they drive by and they're dancing on the truck, and then the Raptor runs by later, and he's like, "Oh, this is some good weed," and he says it twice. I think that would be one specifically that I would take out, even knowing I really like that actor.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know if that guy was like, yeah, I can come down for half a day and shoot something, and so they just put him in the movie. I don't know, because it doesn't mean anything. I mean, there's that you could take out. I mean, I know there's a lot of kills and stuff and all that party sequence and everything, but you don't need that. The movie doesn't need that, and it just adds to the runtime. It doesn't really propel the story forward in any way. I mean, so it's hard to say, yeah, cut it, because there are like the kills and stuff in there. But at the same time, just get it out of there so we can end this thing faster.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
I don't know. Kills so we can end this thing faster.
Yeah, let's just get to the end of this thing. I mean, if this were strictly a horror movie, you would want a lot of kills, but this isn't. This is barely horror at all. This is a comedy for the most part. Let's just get to the end. You've killed enough people. It's fine. Let's just get to the end.
The kills seem kind of silly when you say that, because it isn't a horror movie. It's basically mocking action movies.
Yeah. I think it's a stretch to call this a horror comedy. I can see it, and I can see why, because I know other horror shows that have covered this, and I can see why, but at the same time, like, it kind of feels like a stretch. There's not a whole lot of horror happening in this,
Yeah, I think that's just what happens when you include like levels of gore, right? Like it automatically kind of gets thrown into the horror mix.
Sure. Like Cocaine Bear. A lot of people talked about Cocaine Bear. A lot of horror movie podcasts and stuff covered it. I like Cocaine Bear. I thought it was a really funny movie. It was a good time. I didn't really feel like that was a horror movie.
No, it's just an action comedy with a couple bloody scenes. So they throw the horror category.
Yeah, but again, it's got a killer cocaine bear in it, so of course everybody's gonna lump it in with horror. Here you got a killer invisible raptor, so
creature movies always walk a fine line of whether or not they're horror.
Yeah,
I'm usually on the train that they are. Like, I even consider movies like Jurassic Park to be horror, even though it's clearly not, because it's just like they walk such this fine line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's a creature, if Jurassic Park ain't horror, then are alligator movies horror or shark movies horror? You know what I mean? Because they are just a creature trying to kill people the whole time.
Right.
Godzilla, is that horror? A lot of people would say no. But I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, that's such a crazy topic. My mom would say that Jurassic Park's a horror movie for sure. She gets scared by it.
When I was a kid and watched it for the first time, I think I was like 7. Like, I remember being scared. Like, there's some scenes in there. It's a horror movie for kids.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
All right. Well, do you guys want to get into some ratings? I'm very curious to see what you guys are going to give this movie as a rating.
This was very hard to rate, too. But yeah,
I know I'm writing some numbers down right now, and I'm like, I'm kind of leaning towards one, leaning towards another one. Beau, sir, out of 5, what do you give the Invisible Raptor?
I didn't even have time to rate it on Letterboxd yet, so this will be my Letterboxd score as well. I think I'm gonna be like slightly generous and go at like 2.5 to 3 out of 5. Although there's a lot that I dislike and think that it's just silly and the runtime is irritating as shit, I was kind of surprised at what I was watching. I was like, all right, this is better. Like we've said 10 times on here, it's better than it should be. It's an odd movie.
Yeah.
Like I'll need to give it a full rewatch before I give a final score. But right now I'm sitting between 2.5 and 3. Personally.
Okay. Rob?
Along the same lines of what Beau said, I think that it's a much better made movie than it has really any right to be. Honestly, it's called The Invisible Raptor, for God's sake. And I certainly appreciated that, but the ratio of just dumb and annoying to actually funny jokes is way out of whack. I mean, it was way out of whack, and so I found that I was more annoyed with this movie than enjoying it, and it's almost 2 hours long. I can't. I mean, I cannot give this a good score, but I'm not going to kill it either. I gave it a 2. I give it a 2 out of 5.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably where I'll end up landing on a second watch, because I'm guessing on a second watch I'll be a little more irritated.
Yeah, I mean, just every time I would make that exasperated sigh, 3 times for every one time I laughed. It was just like, this is again, all right.
Yeah, I know. I know I marked it originally kind of high, but I think I'm going to kind of go on the same boat. I haven't tried to check the runtime for a movie in quite some time, but I checked twice in this movie to see how much time was left, because I was like, oh, is it not ending yet?
This movie feels like it's ending when they have the Raptor knocked out and strapped to the car, and then he stops and starts yelling at the bully. That's where it feels like that. And I don't even know that was like 70 minutes or something into the movie. And I thought, oh, is this ending already? Because that's where it feels like it's starting to end.
That's
and
exactly
then it just
where
goes.
I looked it up. Was right at that part where he's talking to the bully and he unlocks the thing, which is also one of the most irritating scenes in the movie, I think.
Yeah, but it just goes on and on and on after that. And I can't help but going, man, this could have been over forever ago. This is, I don't know. I mean, it is kind of fun to watch that bully get ripped apart, but at the same
part's good, yeah.
At the same part, I'm just like, oh, now we got, we're basically starting over at 0 now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to land, personally, for me, right in the middle. I'm going to do 2.5 out of 5. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be either. Like this concept, I think it definitely would have done a lot better with a shorter runtime, less dick jokes, less stoner jokes. I think it definitely would have hit a lot harder.
Yeah. Just the runtime.
Did you see the guy's little dick, Beau?
Yes, you do.
Did you get to that part?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, you're going to want to go check that out.
That's a practical effect.
I'll write it down. Yeah. No.
That's the biggest practical effect of the movie right there.
I will be watching this again. I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon. I might give it a little bit of time to rest in my collection, but at some point, I like to give everything a second watch. But yeah,
I'll give it another go too. I know Sam wants to watch some Jurassic Park movies in the spring, so like maybe I'll watch it after we watch a couple of those and just kind of
maybe you'll land some more references and notice some more or something.
Or just how are you going to put on Jurassic Park and then put this on?
She wants to see the movie. She wants to see it because she got up to the part where the kid's like, "Oh, my parents are divorced and my mom's and whatever," and she was like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious!" And then like, I don't think she made it to the Raptor mating dance. But
it's better than I thought it was going to be. You know, and I'm not like mad that I watched it. It's actually one that I kept hearing about it. And every time it would come up, I was like, oh, I want to watch that. I'm going to check it out. But I just never got around to it. And then I keep forgetting about it. So when you brought it up, I was like, well, hell yeah, I'll do that. It was going to give me a reason to watch this movie finally. And, you know, it was better than it was better than I anticipated. I'm glad I did not pay $20 for it, though. I'll tell you that.
Brendan's been telling me about it for like weeks. And then I was like, all right, yeah, I'll check it out.
At that point, I had only seen the first 15 minutes of the movie, though. I did.
Oh, it's all right. I don't care. I have so many of these fucking turdy type movies in my collection that I could probably get rid of them all, and I'd have half my collection left. You're like, what the fuck?
All right, guys. Well, I got a couple fun facts if you guys are interested in hearing some.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's see. McCluskey waves a flare to distract a raptor, just like Dr. Ian does in Jurassic Park. I have a feeling these are all going to be references ones.
Reference for sure. There was lots of those.
When in the van questioning the scientist, it's mentioned what happens if we get it wet or feed it after midnight. Reference to the gremlin.
That was funny.
Just covering all the bases. Let's see. There's throughout the film, Danny makes multiple references to Predator. On 2 occasions, he covers himself up with mud, thinking that the raptor won't be able to see him. And another
I also thought that was very funny.
That one didn't hit for me as hard as I thought it was going to.
The fact that he did it twice really, really worked for me. I think that was really the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does the if it bleeds, we can kill it, and he wipes blood all over his face. Yeah. Let's see. The speech that Dr. Walker gives the children at the beginning of the film is very similar to the speech Dr. Grant gives his children at the beginning of Jurassic Park, right down to the raptor claw.
Yeah, I noticed that one.
Yeah, Beau Vanessa Chester is her name, who played Jeff Goldblum's daughter in Jurassic Park: The Lost World. She even says the "Hey you."
Yeah, then kicks the raptor or something. Or no.
Yeah.
In the original movie, she kicks the raptor. Says, "Hey you," and then kicks it out of the back of the truck. Something like that. And then in this one, she says, "Hey you, let's kick it."
Yeah, and then she gets her hand. The name of the raptor is Chance, a play on Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, Chance the Raptor. Yeah,
I never got that.
Yeah, no, because they also at one point they mentioned it was created by Tyler Industries or something, and they talk about Tyler the Creator.
Oh,
yeah,
I missed all that.
Yeah, they made they dropped a couple of those.
Okay, yeah. You're gonna need a bigger truck. Is there another reference to Jaws?
But again, I feel like that's a reference you don't get credit for because everyone makes that kind of reference. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty low hanging fruit. Like I'm not gonna give you applause for that. Some of the other ones in this movie are really good, but that one is like, all right.
Yeah, when the two guys attend the children's home, one of them pretends to be Special Agent Johnny Utah. This is a reference to Keanu Reeves in Point Break.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that one either.
Nope.
I didn't notice it either, but I'm surprised I didn't because I always make fun of that name, Johnny Utah. Like it's the stupidest name for a character in an action movie ever, but also somehow perfect.
Yeah. I don't think I have. It all just feels like it's references for fun facts. Yeah, like they're like one of their spoilers is like Sean Astin is in the front cover, but he's only in a few scenes. That's one of the fun facts. They're really pulling.
Like a lot of these movies do that. Like they'll have all the cast members, and it's all like people that are just in for like death scenes, basically.
Yeah, because if you made this movie and you got Sean Astin to be in it, you're going to put him on the cover, right? It doesn't matter how much he's in the movie. I mean, you're going to put him on the cover.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I did that too with that Dead Ant movie too. Actually.
No, did they?
Yeah.
I mean, look, they put Drew Barrymore right on the poster for Scream.
Exactly. We all blame Western.
Yeah. Janet Leigh's on the Psycho poster. I mean, you know.
An age only those are actually done in a good way, and these are just rip-offs.
Yeah, but so, you know, it's the same kind of thing, though. She's not in the movie very long.
Yeah, it is, actually.
Well, all right. Well, I guess that's all I got for fun facts is just references. So I guess that's all we got to talk about today on the Invisible Raptor.
I gotta be honest with you. We went longer on this than I thought we were going to, because as I was trying to like take notes, I was like, "There's not really anything worth noting about this movie." Like it's, you know, it's really hard to talk about because of the style of movie it is. And they're clearly in on the joke. They know what they're making. You know, this isn't The Room where they think they're making a masterpiece and they're making a piece of crap. You know, they're in on the joke. And I appreciate that. But it also makes it a very hard movie to talk about through any sort of critical lens because, you know, are the performances good? Technically, yes, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But also, no. You know?
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to talk about.
All these kind of movies are really hard to do deep reviews for.
Yeah.
That's because there isn't a whole lot to them. You know what you're getting. Anybody that buys it to watch it,
I know,
watch it on a streaming service, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah. I will say, you guys did get the better of me though, because you bought the movie, so it was only 2 hours or whatever. I had to watch it on Tubi with commercials. So I did like 2:15 to get through
it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, running into Scorsese territory at that point.
Yeah.
I know. I was looking at our stream time, and I was we were at 35 minutes, and I'm like, I'm gonna pull an Invisible Raptor here and try to stretch this thing out.
I was thinking the same thing. I had like 2 things I've been writing down as I was sitting here as we're about to go live. And I'm like, we're not going to be able to run too long on this episode. I got nothing. But whatever. We did an hour.
Yeah,
we always make it happen.
Yeah, it's but the shit anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk some other movies. Talk the birds, I think. Yeah. Just put that. Yeah. You can do what the Invisible Raptor did, and for the headline, the picture, you can put the bird.
Oh, yeah. Put Hitchcock. Just put Hitchcock up.
all the stuff we talked about that wasn't this.
Yeah, Spielberg in there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Beau, do you want to tell everybody what you got going on your channel?
Sure, I do. Like I'm in the middle of trying to figure out what I want to do, but I am going to be doing some battle royals again. I enjoy doing those. I think Rob commented on them and actually enjoyed watching those.
They're fun. I was disappointed because I saw the ring sitting in front of you. I was disappointed that you didn't just break out 2 wrestling figures and just start having a match. Like that's what I thought you were going to do, and I was real excited for that.
Maybe I will do that going forward.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 would watch that.
I'll do the whole Rumble. Just one. I'll have to buy all the wrestlers. So I don't have them. It's going to cost me a lot. But yeah, probably just some battle royals, some rankings and stuff going forward. But for now, I'm kind of just trying to get through this awards show. It's a bit stressful because of what we have planned and the amount of stuff going. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, definitely. And then Rob, what do you got going on?
Slasher Radio. Check it out wherever you listen to podcasts. We are getting ready to kick off the 5th annual Slashy Awards. It's our 2-night event, so it actually runs 2 weeks. A lot of fun, awarding things for the best of 2025. We'll finally put that year behind us. And speaking of Rumbles, we just recorded the 2nd annual Horror Rumble, where we load up 30 horror icons into WWE 2K25 or whatever the newest is, and we have them do a Royal Rumble, and we do the commentary for it. You'll find that on our YouTube channel. It's not up yet, but it'll be up soon, I think. And I'd really like people to watch that because we did it last year and it only got like 100 views, which is by far the least anything's ever gotten on our channel. So we were pretty disappointed about it. So it'd be cool if people could check that out. I think he said it's going to go live on Friday.
I'll check that out. And
then the Nick F. and Woo Cage Cast can be found wherever you listen to podcasts also.
That's
awesome.
Cool. I like the wrestler thing.
It's fun.
The creator. Yeah. People, yeah.
It was fun, and we were real excited about it, and then we put it up last year, and no one cared. And then I was like, do we even do that this year? But then Mikey was like, I paid $60 for this video game. We're doing it. All right.
It's actually quite amazing. Like, I have wrestling games and I play them and everything, but it always blows my mind how much work people put into creating characters in those games.
Oh yeah, it's really, I can't imagine.
Like it'll pop up when you go into download it and you download them and it looks exactly like the character that was like they actually put the character in the game. It's pretty
I play the games too, and they're a lot of fun and stuff. I don't even like to put that much time into like playing the game. Like I don't know what it has to be, like a certain kind of like, I don't know if it's a personality defect or what that somebody has, where they're just like, I have to make the perfect Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I can't imagine spending hours upon hours doing that.
Yeah, like sculpting the face just perfectly. Yeah. And it's just crazy. Like, holy shit, man. It's talent, to be honest. But yeah, they're fun. I'll check out that for sure.
Yeah, I definitely will too. Do you guys like narrate and stuff? I'm assuming as you guys are going through. Oh, okay.
Yeah, perfect. We do the commentary. Yeah.
Awesome. I'll definitely be watching that.
Do you watch wrestling? Like, like this weekend's Royal Rumble coming up?
I will watch the Royal Rumble. Yeah, the Royal Rumble is my favorite event of the year. I love the Royal Rumble. I'll watch that. I'll watch WrestleMania. Generally speaking, I watch the pay-per-views. I don't watch any of the weekly shows. I don't have time for it anymore. When my kid was younger and he was way into it, then we were watching a lot.
Yeah.
But as he got older and kind of stopped paying attention to it, I've just sort of, I'll watch the pay-per-views and that's about it.
Yeah. In today's world, to be honest, that's all you really need to watch if you're into wrestling. All the build-up and storyline. On the pay-per-views, they just show you.
Right. They just give you the recap. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
They build up each match. So.
Yeah. That's kind of how I handle it. And I've got a lot of friends who are into it a lot, so they're always talking about it or whatever. So I'm catching stuff. I'm fairly up to date with what's going on, but I just don't have the time to devote to watching it.
It is a lot. It's a lot. They have multiple shows a week.
Yeah. And I used to watch AEW a lot. Like I was really into that for a while, and then it got really stupid, so I just stopped watching it.
Yeah, AEW's. Yeah, I won't get into wrestling talk. We'll just end it.
All right. Well, I don't watch wrestling, so I got zero input.
Nerd.
Yeah, you didn't even watch like Attitude Era for WWE, did you? Like The Rock and Stone Cold and all them? No?
No.
I don't know how you didn't get sucked into that. You're at like the perfect age for that, I think, weren't you?
Yeah, the funny thing is I missed all of that. So I watched when I was a kid up until about high school. And then like during that Attitude Era stuff, I was in like late high school, early college, and I thought I was too cool for wrestling. I didn't want anything to do with it. And then it wasn't really like I hadn't thought about watching wrestling or anything with wrestling for probably 2 decades. And then my kid came home from school one day and he's like, hey, can we watch wrestling tonight? And I was like, hell yeah, we can watch it. Why not? Sure. And it's fun. It's just a good time watching guys get hit with chairs and go through tables and stuff. That's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I only had like one buddy growing up that was into like wrestling, and that was it. and by the end of it, like he wasn't even into wrestling anymore either. So just never got into it.
Yeah, mine was just my grandma used to watch it a lot when I was really young. I remember going to her house and staying at her house for like weekends and stuff, and she'd always have it on TV, and she was right into it. She was one of those grandmas that was just like thought it was real. Was just just like screaming at the TV when Hogan's getting irate and shit.
Yeah.
So
that's my favorite thing about it. When people find out you watch wrestling, sometimes they'll be like, "Well, you know, it's all fake." Well, yeah, no shit, it's fake. It's a TV show. You watch, you watch what, Game of Thrones. There aren't dragons flying around out there either. That shit's all fake too.
I know. I've never really understood it's not fake thing and everyone says it too. You're right. I don't even think I've ever had a conversation with someone that doesn't say that. It is fake, right? I'm like, well, yeah. So are all the reality TV shows,
right?
Like, they're all fucking pre-scripted too.
Yeah,
like everything's fake. Yeah. Anyways,
let's see. What do I got coming up? I don't have anything else planned for this week, guys. I know we have our award show on February 7th. Yeah, I do. So we'll be off all next week, starting on the 1st. But I was debating on maybe trying to get a count in maybe this week. There's also Arrow Videos announcement is coming out on the 30th. So I might not do a stream on that, but might put a video out on that if there's anything good and worth talking about. But other than that, yeah. See you guys until next time, I guess. And thank you guys so much for coming on and talking about this ridiculous movie.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Stay scared.